What's up, everybody? Derek Anderson, the DA. All right, everybody, we got to talk about this situation with Bella Ramsey, who is apparently in talks for an unnamed new Star Wars role.
You serious?
Yo, Disney Star Wars is gonna Disney Star Wars. They are gonna absolutely run this thing into the damn ground every chance they get. They don't care about the franchise. They don't care about the fans. They don't care about nothing. All right. The only thing they care about is making sure that they virtue signal, making sure that they representation and all of that see yourself stuff. They got this weird looking chick gonna throw this person in. What is she, an alien? She got to be an alien, right? She better be an alien with all kinds of synthetics and makeups on and all that crap. Because God almighty, man, what in the world is going on over here, man? I wouldn't even let this rumor get out the barn, even if it was just a rumor. It's like, no. We got to stomp these rumors out, man. This is a rumor that the franchise cannot deal with right now. All right, it's bad enough we got Pedro Pascal in the mix. Now they about to bring in his little buddy. All right, the little dad that's about to come in here. God damn it, man. And look, this all comes on the heels of this shit. You guys have probably been hearing about this. Bella Ramsey tells Last of Us haters, you don't have to watch season 3. If you hate it that much, the game exists and you can just play it again.
Well, no fucking shit.
Famous last words. The famous last words of every woke series before the ratings fall off the side of the cliff. And then when the ratings fall off the side of the cliff, they're going to be coming at you. Get ready to be called a bigot. Get ready to be called a racist, a homophobe. Get ready to be called a sexist, a misogynist. That's next. If you don't like it, you don't watch it. Oh, everybody who didn't watch it is a bigot. That's how this goes, all right? We all been here before. But yeah, I guarantee you that she's going to be singing a different tune when she over there at Star Wars, all right? Because over at Star Wars, look, man, they used to this game by now. If you don't like it, don't watch it. Nobody's been watching. Now what? Now what's the next thing you're going to tell us? Bigot, misogynist, racist, homophobic. You tried that? Nope, that's not working either. That's not bringing the people back in, by the way. That doesn't bring your audience back into the fold and say, hey, guys, we made a new TV series or a new movie. You know, they're starting to drop casting rumors for Starfighter. I don't see that much buzz about it. I don't see people getting all excited. You know, I tried to say, hey, man, yeah, look, got a couple of good actors in Starfighter. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. Star Wars is as dead gets. And now who do they add to the mix? They adding Bella, the dad. They adding the dad to the mix, man. I wonder if she's going to be a dad in Star Wars.
I'm going to be a dad.
I'm gonna be a dad.
I'm gonna be a dad. I'm gonna be a dad.
Anyway, let's go ahead and read. A fresh Star Wars casting rumor is making waves, and if it pans out, it could bring Bella Ramsey into a galaxy far, far away. According to reliable insider, My Time to Shine, hello, look, I'll say this every single time they talk about somebody being reliable, all right? It's about 50-50 with these guys, all right? My Time to Shine, hello, Daniel RPK, etc., and so on. These guys are about a coin flip. Sometimes they're right. A lot of times they're not. All right. So just take that with a grain of salt. According to My Time to Shine, hello, Lucasfilm is reportedly looking at The Last of Us breakout star for a role in one of its upcoming Star Wars projects. So basically, this is going to be the last of Star Wars. Okay. They cast Bella Ramsey in anything. It's the last of Star Wars, the last of Disney Star Wars. And maybe, just maybe, they'll do something this stupid. And then when everything completely goes belly up, when this does worse than The Acolyte, they'll finally be forced to sell. Hey, man, let's just sell this shit. We fucked it up. We're done here, man. Let's just sell Star Wars back to somebody. We'll probably get pennies on the dollar. They have destroyed this brand. They have absolutely destroyed Star Wars. It is truly incredible to watch. It seems like Ramsey is rumored to be up for roles in several big franchises, including Marvel. Yeah, go ahead and destroy Marvel, too. What's wrong with these people, man? It's like they can't read the room. Are you guys not aware of how people look at this particular actress? And then she's dropping comments like this about the current project she's on? You don't like it, don't watch it comments? And y'all are just going, oh, yeah, that's the perfect person for what it is we're trying to do over here. You know, we don't have enough controversy and issues, and it's just ridiculous. If this comes together, it would mark Ramsey's first major leap into a big movie franchise. It would also bring her into the same franchise as The Last of Us co-star Pedro Pascal, who's returning as Din Djarin in the highly anticipated Mandalorian and Grogu movie. I mean, goodness. If they bring this chick in along with Pedro Pascal, and they just have them like side by side in movies, they would, oh my God, man, they would love that. They would love to say, yeah, let's put Pedro right next to Bella in all of these movies. Let's line her right up in there in Mando and Grogu. Let's throw her in in Fantastic Four 2? Bro, man, you want to talk about just completely obliterating any chances you have, okay, of ever being relevant again. This is it. This is how you do it. Long before their team up in HBO's Last of Us, both appeared in Game of Thrones with Ramsey as Lyanna Mormont and Pedro as Oberyn Martell. The specific Star Wars project Ramsey might be joining wasn't revealed, but there's no shortage of possibilities. Lucasfilm has a packed slate in development right now. Yeah, nothing interesting though. All right, I think Starfighter with Ryan Gosling is probably the most interesting, just because of the cast and Sean Levy. Let's see what he's gonna do. But everything else they talking about, like Taika Waititi's project, the Rey Skywalker film, that's not happening. James Mangold's Dawn of Jedi, that's not happening. Ahsoka. I mean, there's a whole lot of crap that they have in development. But we already know how Star Wars gets down. Disney Star Wars doesn't develop shit. They create an idea, they float it out there, nobody likes it, they eventually pull the plug. That's how it goes, man. Whether it's the MCU or Star Wars, it looks like Ramsey is on the verge of becoming a major force in genre entertainment unless she doesn't end up being cast in either franchises. Look, let me tell y'all right now, if she ends up being cast in either one of these franchises, that's the kiss of death for both franchises, and I'm not playing around. If she shows up in any MCU movie or a Star Wars project, look, the franchises are already on borrowed time. Star Wars specifically is completely dead, but the MCU still got a shot. And if the MCU ends up casting the dad, the dad alongside of, what's Pedro's daddy, right? So you got daddy and the dad. If they cast daddy and the dad together and say, hey man, we're gonna put them in there in Fantastic Four and this is gonna be amazing, this is gonna be awesome, you might as well just kiss these franchises goodbye, dump all your shit, just stop talking about it, it's over. It's like, bro, we still talking Star Wars? We might as well be talking something from like the 50s. You might be talking MASH or Dragnet or something, man. It's that irrelevant. Why are we still talking Star Wars? We talk about it now because it's kind of fun to laugh at it and just like watch the demise, because they brought it all on themselves. All right. They did all of this to themselves. And now they're going to cast the dad. Oh, fuck, man. This is going to be interesting to see, man. And look, especially like I said, in light of these comments, it's like these comments are just perfect because you already got the talking points ready. All right. If you hate it that much, don't watch it. Play the game. The game exists. I don't even know if people in The Last of Us is going to go back and play this game, because The Last of Us season or episode 2 or whatever, I didn't play the game. I watched other people play it. But I think Last of Us 2, nobody liked that game. People hated that game. And so nobody's going to play the game again. Nobody's going to watch your season. Your season's about to collapse. I think they say somewhere in this article that Neil Druckmann already bailed out or whatever. I think, yeah, Neil Druckmann, yeah, he co-created the video game. He stepped down to focus on his company. Yeah, so the creator is gone. They've killed off the main character, who was Joel. And now the dad, I don't think the dad is even the main character of season 3. So what is this series? I don't know. Nobody cares anymore. Everybody's done with The Last of Us, and that's going to be the case when it comes to Bella Ramsey and Star Wars. Look, go ahead and do it. Do it, all right? Do it. Please do it. Oh, my God, I would make so much money off of that shit. Anyway, y'all let me know what y'all think about it, man. Look, Bella Ramsey, just a topic of conversation constantly. Every time her name comes up, now they're looking at throwing her into Star Wars and maybe the MCU as well. Truly, truly amazing stuff that we're witnessing. Anyway, y'all let me know what y'all think. Go ahead, jump down in the comments. Give me your thoughts and opinions on that. And thanks for watching. See you next time.